In the year 1953, the first transmitter and antenna for the AM radio broadcasting system of the Fiji Broadcasting Corporation (FBC) was installed. A subsequent one was installed decades later in the year 2000. However, over the years, due to age and poor maintenance schedules, the transmission output capacity became unreliable, which caused the sound quality to be distorted, the signal to be unstable, and the reach far from desirable.
It's obsolete, out of production, and this transmitter had already reached its end of life. So breakdowns happen frequently, and sometimes it takes up to 1 week to get this fixed.
Under these circumstances, the Republic of Fiji in 2013 made a request to the government of Japan for a grant aid project for the rehabilitation of this most essential service. The government of Japan sponsored project for the rehabilitation of the medium wave radio broadcasting in the Republic of Fiji, aimed at rebuilding and upgrading the Naulu transmission station and antenna. The objective of this grant aid project aims to benefit all Fijian citizens through providing stable medium wave radio broadcast so that essential information on disaster awareness, public health, education, agriculture, and latest news can be distributed instantly to the entire nation of Fiji.
The rehabilitation of the AM service means that we will get the desired information and warnings as and when we need them, and it is absolutely vital. It is not only a game changer in the broadcast industry, it's also a lifesaver, and I think that's the most important thing, that the people of Fiji, the common Fijian, is able to get information on time to ensure that they are safe.
Key features of the projects are the rebuilding of the transmitter house as well as the acquisition and installation of more powerful medium wave radio broadcast equipment. The two new transmitters have a power of 10 kilowatts each and will operate on the frequencies of 558 kHz for the Itauke language station Radio Fiji 1 and 990 kHz for the English language Gold station.
The one thing that's really exciting about this is getting the whole coverage, enabling all Fijians to be able to hear gold on our AM frequency. We're talking about outer islands, the scattered islands, and the interior of the larger islands as well. We're talking about those who have not been able to get us on our AM frequency, our FM frequency. So with this, even when you're traveling along the highway, when you reach a certain place where the FM signal drops, on the AM signal, you're still able to hear us because it's that powerful. And on top of that, in times of disasters, natural disasters that we constantly face, we have the interior of the larger islands and some scattered islands and outer islands who are vulnerable to these disasters. So they get the news first when we put out the warnings and the advisories. In other words, we're keeping them safe and we're keeping them on alert as well.
Yo, kita betang kita maruta kila nangon go sa kau daki. Mana kena iliwe berendo malu go sa kau daki. Sana ya dani, nora dui mateni vale. Birna kana tu menu mai lau, mai kandabu, mai na Highlands, mana lo mani banua, lo mani dolo. Ngon go kita boga mbota ni sana ya dani birra, na tuku mbuta kata.
The contract between FBC and the Japanese government was signed on January 20th, 2016, and the actual work on the construction of the new transmitter house and temporary road started a few months later in May 2016.
Is they gonna lay it down there? Release and there. Those two. Only those two release. Okay, ready to come down. Here. Let go now. Sara Musia. Release.
Some of the challenges faced during construction and implementation of this project were weather conditions, and due to soft ground conditions of the antenna system, there were some delays in doing the pile driving works, and get the foundation done. So those were some of the challenges. As part of the project, there is a on-the-job training as well, just to pass the knowledge from the Japanese engineers to the local engineers at FBC for maintenance and upkeep of the equipment to ensure that the transmission is stable and the proper maintenance and checks are carried out. Working closely with the Japanese engineers, it has been really nice. They tend to go to extreme extent to explain things how it works, what needs to be done. There has been good communication amongst the team as well to understand what is required of us for maintenance and upkeep of the transmission.
The height of the tower is 60 meters. The tower itself is functioned of medium wave antenna. The tower is supported by wire of 3 directions. As the erection of tower, special attention and skill should be required. So a supplier called special workers from Philippines. The Japanese supervisor supervised and instructed the erection work to the Philippine workers. As you see, they had done the beautiful work.
The transmission system is from NEC. These are Japanese-made transmitters, and they have a good reputation not only in Japan but worldwide as well. They have deployed many transmitters, up to about 100 kilowatts AM transmitters.
Menina kanda na bem wale ti kwenda poli ku kilau ngadrep na me warita itibani na lo mai biti princess to and beauty so when kini karona kalo kwenda singale boni bakaro ya na magongo na itali manio.
Hello, this is Navinesh from Singapore. How can I help you?
Nitendra calling from Fiji Broadcasting Corporation. Just wanted to check if you guys are able to pick up our new AM transmission frequency on 558 kilohertz.
Sure, no worries. This is 558.
You are able to listen to it. Is it loud and clear?
It's clearer than before. It's quite good now.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm very much happy to complete the project and to know that listening radio by the people of Fiji. I attend the project from early stage to now. We started the project at October 2014. I'm sure the new medium wave radio broadcasting will remain as a symbol of our friendship between Fiji and Japan.
The AM is beneficial for people so that they can know what happens when disaster, something like that.
Yes, it will be a more good advantage for that because sometimes when some of the radios are not able to give the full news. When this is a new station is coming to our places, this will be more advantage for people to get the good news, more advantage for us to get the latest news on that update.
I think it's a good idea because it will reach the other interior of Fiji, and in times of disaster like that, there will be no problem because we have some broadcasts that we can rely on to.
Now we can now truly say that we cover 100% of Fiji. We're the only media company that now covers 100% of Fiji. But the most important thing is that we must keep all Fijians safe. And that is why we have this huge responsibility on our shoulders as a broadcaster, that during times of natural disaster, we adequately and correctly use this service that we have now, thanks to our Prime Minister and the government of Japan, to ensure that we save lives and we keep every Fijian safe.
In summary, the completion of this project is the starting point of a new era of radio broadcasting in Fiji. Now, people as far as the Lau group close to Tonga can be informed, entertained and educated with a clear radio signal, thanks to the successful collaboration between the Fiji Broadcasting Corporation and the Government of Japan.